We don't have a judge presiding over our debates, but the standard we should aim for is those who assert should prove. If you are arguing for a change to the status quo, you bear the burden of proof. That doesn't mean one is easier than the other. It totally depends on the case. If this studio were to suddenly catch fire, I would argue we should vacate. That's a challenge to the status quo. That's not normally what we do. We wait until the video's over. But seeing as the alternative is a fiery death, I think I can make my case, right? I can satisfy my burden of proof. It's usually not that simple, though. You should show how the plan solves the problems that you've discussed. 2, your cure needs to be workable, realistic, feasible. So I get frustrated sitting in traffic. My solution, my cure of giving everyone jetpacks solves the need. We're no longer stuck in traffic. It's not a very feasible plan, though, right? Plus, on the consequence side, driving fatalities will go way down, but I'm guessing jetpack fatalities will experience a rather noticeable spike. Let me show you an example of this. So then we have value. Now, these are assertions about what is good or bad, and these can be moral or philosophical or aesthetic questions. Is abortion moral? What constitutes the good life? Was Star Trek better than Star Wars? So these don't really lend themselves to unambiguous answers, except, of course, for that last one, which is so obviously yes, Star Trek is clearly better. Come on, get real. Stock issues being understood as ill, blame, cure, and consequences. So let's say I have a headache, all right? That's my ill. Now, if I'm going to figure out what's going to solve it, I need to figure out the real blame, okay? So maybe I decide I'm dehydrated. I've been drinking enough water. Okay, so if I'm dehydrated, if that's a blame, my cure is to drink some water. The ill goes away because my cure removed the blame. What are the consequences? Well, I may need to go to the bathroom a little bit more, but that's fine. Okay, let's take it a step further. All right, let's say ill, I've got a headache, I got to figure out what's causing it. Blame. Oh, I had so much to drink last night. That was remarkable. Cure. I need to lay down. I need to sleep this off. Consequences. Well, if I'm in my job, I'll miss my class if I do that. And that's kind of bad if you're the teacher to miss class for that reason. Let's do one more. Ill, headache, blame. I'm dehydrated. Cure. I will saw my own head off. The ill goes away, my headache is gone, but the consequences? Well, I am dead. That's not so great for me. In that case, the costs outweigh the benefits, at least to me. Now, the stock issues are different if you're arguing for or against change.